What's up, Internet? I am here today with my good friend, Caleb the Knower of Things. Say hi, Caleb.
Hello!
Yes, waving your hand doesn't help on audio. I recently got into watching an anime called Ranma 1/2, and I knew about this anime mainly because there was, like, 5 Super Famicom games, and it turns out we actually got a few of them, and they were all fighting games, and they were all really good. Apparently. We're going to find out. But I'm awful at fighting games, and I don't know much about the actual source material, so I got my buddy Caleb on this, because I would think he would actually know something about this.
I do know a decent amount about Ranma half. I like Rumiko Takahashi's work, mostly Urusei Yatsura. So if I start screaming "darling" while playing as a certain character, there will be a reason.
Okay, anyway, we're going to start this off with the very first game, and we actually got this in North America. I'm going to have to turn the volume down, just so we don't blow out the mic. Hopefully this doesn't sound horrible. We actually got this game, but as a lot of anime games from the time were, if you got this, it basically removed every ounce of the actual license. So instead of Ranma 1/2, we actually got Street Combat, a game where you presumably combated streets instead of beating the shit out of your neighbors or whatever. Okay, let's see. I think that's 2-player. Nope, 1-player. Okay, so here's the first thing, and I'm sorry, I guess I'm gonna have to reset this.
No worries.
But I want to point out Genma's not even a panda in this one, and also they're out in the rain or snow, and they're not turning into a woman and panda, because that's a thing in Ranma 1/2 is avoid water at all costs, and this looks horrible on my TV. It looks better on the actual screen, but it's like ridiculously bad right now.
Got some nice pixel art.
Yeah.
When it's not as
when it's not like what's the term, interlaced? I actually did test this out on here earlier. It's weird like that. One of these is multiplayer. Nope. Genma's a panda here. Why not in-game game? Okay. But yeah. So we clicked one option. We got into the story mode. You'll notice there was no character select. You had to play as Ranma. Guess what? I hope you like Ranma versus Ranma, because that is the multiplayer.
Since when was female Ranma a redhead? Again, I mostly know this through the manga, so...
On the anime, always.
Okay. Yeah, I mostly know this series through the manga.
Now, the nice thing is... you can change characters, you just have to input, like, a debug code. So let's talk about the controls. Because this game controls. How about jumping?
I am trying so badly to jump.
That's the X button.
Okay, so it's like Smash Bros.
How about blocking? A thing I've never done in any fighting game ever. I hope you like your shoulder buttons.
Oh, that actually I do like that.
Actually, yeah, that's not too bad.
Injustice did that if I remember correctly. And
yeah, that backup to block, that's never made sense to me. There's a dedicated special button. Punch. That's A. Special. Yeah, this game controls... Special is a good word for it. But it's just missing very basic features about, like, any fighting game from before this would have, like, a character select. If you'll permit me for a moment, let's see if we can pause, and let's see if I can remember the debug code for this. Crap, I'm gonna have to look it up. If I recall, it was start plus LR, but that doesn't seem to be working, so I'll look it up. But there is a debug code that should let you Street Combat. Yes, that's what I want to look up. Let's see. At the play when cursor pointing to 2 players, hold L, R, and then start. Okay, we gotta start over. But, just when I'm winning, by the way. He's twisting my arm on this. Okay, let's try this again. So. And now we should be able to pick our characters.
Oh, cool.
So. Kodachi, Kuno. I'm gonna be Shampoo. I think I have to control it for you. Who do you want to be?
Oh, I have to remember the characters' names. Oh, let's go with Kuno.
Kuno, okay. The Blue Lightning. Let's rock. Okay, I have to ask you, who's your favorite Ranma fiance?
Shampoo, because she reminds me of Mom.
Yeah, I like Shampoo too.
I'm not gonna lie, I really like...
Oh yeah, this is fair. I want to point out Shampoo does not seem to have her giant battle maracas or anything.
No, it's just totally a...
Shouts
I keep wanting to hit back to block. It's so weird still.
Well, I hope you like this system, because guess what the next game also has as its fighting system.
Oh, that is okay. It's just an adjustment. It's more the case. Ooh.
Yeah, I did a quick look at some of these games, and the way they act is just weird. Like, the first one's got its wonky-ass controls. The second one keeps the wonky-ass controls, but really like to further accentuate how Ranma it was. And the animation and everything just looks better. That's a neat effect. And then the third one decided to become actually playable, but it kind of ditched everything that was Ranma about it. So we'll see that in a bit, but... And I've actually got a couple other games we're going to do in addition to this, but this is mostly Ranma because that's the genesis of this entire video.
Yes.
Hey, battle maracas! There we go. Why they're used for defense, I don't know, but... Yeah!
I really do not like his weird Hadoken.
I'll try again with another character after. Character liquor, by the way. I just dropped my remote. I don't even care. See, and this is why I don't talk about multiplayer on my reviews. It's not because I don't think multiplayer is not important, but even a bad game can be incredibly fun if you're playing it with a buddy. And also, I don't have friends. So, you're about, like, one of 2 friends I have, and I get to hang out with you, like, once a year, so...
Well, I'll try to change that.
Well, yeah, I'm gonna not have a job, so we're gonna have plenty of opportunities in about a month. Okay, let's try different characters. But, yeah. So... Kodachi, Genma, Ranma... Who do I want to play as? I want to play as... I'll play as Kodachi, because I liked her as well. Okay, who do you want to play as?
Oh, I'm trying to remember the characters still.
Cologne. Colon! I think they mean cologne.
No, let's go with oh, is she in here? The main fiance.
Oh, Akane? I don't think so, no.
Darn it, because I just wanted to wreck with her angry self. No, I'll just do, oh, yeah, let's go with this character.
I think that's Kuno's father, the angry principal, played by Scott McNeil, in a really bad, kind of racist, like, Jamaican accent. Yep.
Oh, God. Oh, God in heaven above. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. This is, like, weird on so many levels.
That's Ranma 1/2. If you're weirded out by this, this is about Ranma 1/2 from Ranma 1/2. That's what it's like.
Oh my God, there was a throw. I still don't know how I did that.
I think there's a dedicated throw button somewhere in there.
I also have legitimate pineapple bombs.
That's... Yes, you do. Well, it is Principal Kuno, of course.
Yep. Oh man, this...
I can't even hit you.
I think we found OP must nerf for this game.
Yeah, it's coming across as that. Oh, come on.
You gotta hit. You gotta hit.
Yay.
Well, that was a weird fight.
It was. Okay.
I thought you'd have the advantage because I move like a tank. But then I can just tank hits like there's no tomorrow, so...
Yeah. Well, you are the principal. You're supposed to be OP, I guess. From what I remember, from what little of the anime he was in that I've seen, he was just a colossal asshole anyway.
Oh, that's most of her Rumiko Takahashi's comic relief characters.
Yeah, I believe it. I don't know, I liked a lot of Ranma's fiancés. I didn't like her main fiance though, Akane. Akane seemed like the one fiance for Ranma that seemed like she genuinely just did not give a shit about him. Like, Kadachi, it was like a possessive thing, and Shampoo, that was general, like, infatuation. And,
Shampoo's whole story arc just amuses me.
what's her name? Ukyo, the chick I keep wanting to call Ukyo Tachibana, the Samurai Showdown character. She actually seemed like the one character who actually genuinely liked him. Okay, let's swap this and play the next one, where we're gonna get a little bit better, but not by much.
Nope, wasn't expecting.
Cartridge was not recognized. That's scary. Let's try that again. Recognize it. You've recognized it before. Come on. There we go. Hard Battle. A title they actually reused in the anime for some reason. Now, this we actually got in North America, and this is kind of a big deal, because remember what I said about the previous video? We got anime titles, but like Dragon Ball, like the previous Ranma game, they completely had their license stripped of them. This one kept its license in a time where that never happened, and this was actually before the anime actually came out. About a year before, and this was actually after like only 3 books existed in North America. So to keep that is kind of a big deal, but let's go 2-player, and we can pick our characters, because that's now a feature.
Oh my goodness. Oh wow.
I have no idea.
Character select is inverted.
Yeah, it's weird. I have no idea who the hell this character is.
I do not either. I don't think I'm that far.
This guy's a villain from like 1 episode.
It doesn't look like they included...
Who are you looking for?
No, I was seeing if Akane and...
That's Akane.
No, her and Rama's dad's master was in
Oh,
this.
no, he was in the previous one.
Oh, he was?
Yeah, we could go back and try it if you want.
Oh, no, that's fine. I think I found Akane, so...
Yeah, that's Akane. For some reason, her hair will be a different color than I remember it being for some reason. I'm gonna beat Shampoo because Shampoo's awesome. Oh, we can pick a stage.
This already outdoes Street Fighter 2 for me.
Oh, just you wait. So this is the giant Okiyomiyaki table that Ukyo fought Ranma on. Dedicated block button. Throw.
Ooh, nice.
Yeah, throws are ridiculous in this game. They do like 1/3 of your health, which is, I think, yeah, that. Ow.
Oh, the aerial game is so important in old fighting games. Ooh.
Oh, just wait till the next one. The aerial game is a thing of beauty, kind of.
I don't like the sprite work as much in this one.
I don't know. I think this one's, in terms of visuals, kind of the best of them. Like, it's colorful and it's a bit more true to actual Ranma, because the previous one, it was a decent start. The next one, it kind of takes away a lot of, like, actual Ranma from Ranma, I think.
That's fair.
This actually does kind of look like the weird goofiness of Ranma 1/2.
Oh, those throws. Those throws.
Yeah, those throws are special.
Oh, wow. Those throws.
Yeah, that's kind of the beat the game button right there. Okay, let's see. Who do I want to play as now?
It'd be like if you could just play Zangief the entire time with that much damage in Street Fighter and that no one would want to face him.
Well, that's the thing. I've never won a fight in Street Fighter ever properly. Like, the only character I managed to win a fight with was Cammy, so she's by default my best character, but that's because I won once. I'll play Zukyo.
I will go with... I'll give Ranma another shot.
Oh, I didn't, that was start. I hit A.
Yeah, it's something when I started playing Street Fighter 2 and some other games on the SNES, I couldn't get used to the fact that A did nothing.
Yeah, that's kind of weird. It's kind of like playing Japanese games where, like, the deny button is always the accept button for some reason.
Yes.
I like that walk your character has. It's like, my pants are too big. I need to walk really, really wide so they don't fall down.
Yeah.
I like that we're fighting on a cable car. Like, this game definitely got environments right. And I think the next one, the environments look better, but it definitely did not get environments right.
No, I like these. There's so much personality.
Yeah.
And that's something I like with certain newer fighting games. I'm looking forward to the June 5th release of the next Blaze Blue, mostly because I want to play as the Ruby characters. Won't deny that, but...
I have not played Blaze Blue since Continuum Shift. That was actually the fighting game that got me into playing fighting games after 1996 when I stopped because I couldn't win at fighting games. And
yeah, that's fair.
I was really good at Blaze Blue Continuum Shift because they had that rookie button where you could just hold down specials.
Yeah.
If every other fighting game had that, I would play it just because I can't do like the button motions for specials.
Man, I know that the next Blaze Blue still has that. So.
Oh, I'm gonna have to get that. Do you know if the the thing that spawned Blaze Blue, Guilty Gear has something like that? Because I know there was a more recent Guilty Gear on sale and I bought it.
I'd have to look because the new Guilty Gear games are fan-freaking-tastic.
I've got one. You can play it when we're done this.
But no, I
you can get me some trophies on PS4 for the 0 people who care.
Alright, my turn to go with shampoo. So now I can just run around screaming darling all the time. I won't because I'll probably break the microphone.
I'm gonna play as Moose, played by the very talented Brad Swile. Amuro Ray up in here. Also, I'm gonna try and hit you with a training potty, because you can do that.
Well, Moose, there is a very good reason why she did not want to marry Moose.
Moose, yeah, because every time he proposed to her, he was proposing to like a pig in her general vicinity.
Ooh, nice.
Yeah. I quite like Moose.
Oh, nice.
I hit you with a training potty.
I like his range.
Yeah, he's definitely like the Dulcim. He's also probably one of the goofiest characters too. But you know that's always been Moose's thing.
I actually don't mind this control scheme. It's growing on me like immensely.
I hope not, because the next one ditches it entirely. Aw, all my things.
Okay, best. Oh, nice first hit.
No.
And then I got a throw. I still don't understand how those work.
I think it's just press towards and attack at the same time, like that.
Oh, okay.
And that's my cat whining head in. Oh, oh, that's bad.
Ooh. Oh, nice.
That will not be repeated. I will not beat him again. I will bring my cat in. Because he will meow and scratch the door if I don't. Come on in. You smelly Lloyd the cat. Over there, on the couch. Now, please don't trip on anything or make a lot of noise. You normally don't, but since I'm recording, you always do. Okay, I still have no idea who the hell this character is. I mean, I've watched 2/3 of the actual anime, and I still have no idea. That's a villain from one episode. Who do I want to play as?
I'm gonna be him.
Ryoga, with his parasol. I'll be Genma.
Let's see if I now have reach, or if this will be a repeat of your previous victory.
Well, you could always try Moose. Let's try Jisenkyo.
Oh my god. Oh my god, that attention to detail.
Welcome to Ranma 1/2.
that attention to detail. Okay, that was amazing. That was the most character I've seen in this game. That ooh.
You got hit with a dialogue sign.
Oh, he recovers the wrong way too. That is amazing.
Yup. Whoa.
Oh, nice.
That's surprising. Genma. You're a big angry panda. Go to your left. He immediately goes right. Thanks, Ryoga.
Oh, oh, he hits like a truck. That's...
Yeah, he does. But he's, like, slower than everything else. He's got a lot of health, too. The weird thing, though, is you can play as the final boss. Ooh. Yeah, Genma's not too bad for basically a comic relief character.
Yeah.
Alright, well, I'm gonna play as Pantyhose. who I've never seen, but he's like the villain of this game, so sure.
No, I'm gonna give Ukyo a try.
Ukyo's awesome. She was played by the voice actress whose name I can't remember, but she played Lena in Zoids. And I really like her voice. Shouts to Canadian voice actors. You're about to get smashed by the final boss. Who doesn't do very much. And I think Genma's probably a better version of this guy than this guy is. And yes, for those keeping track at home, I am some kind of weird giant minotaur being beaten down by a girl with a giant pizza paddle. At the Tendo Dojo for reasons. I really like this game. I think it's definitely inferior to other games in terms of playability, but I think it gets Ranma right.
It does.
Ow. Oh.
This is why you don't mess with the chef.
I like Ukyo. She's awesome.
Oh, that was a nice down strike.
Block. With muscles! I don't need a pizza paddle.
To be fair, I don't think that would technically do much for you if you were being struck with a
razor sharp pizza paddle, yeah. Forged by Masamune himself, if I recall. Yeah!
I do kind of wish there was some sort of more intense music at this point, but...
Well, yeah, I think it's based on the level. It doesn't help that I've got the music turned way down so the mic doesn't pick it up because I had to change my setup for this. Whoa!
Ooh, nice.
Thrown with the paddle.
Oh man, he really has the full final boss stats too.
Yeah.
Because
he's not as bad as the final boss in the next game. I played him. He's an SNK fighting game final boss.
Oh, that's
he is mean. And it sucks because like I like SNK fighting games. I like Samurai Showdown. Well, I like Samurai Showdown and I like Mark of the Wolves, but I cannot beat those bosses to save my life. Bunch. I might play some Samurai Showdown 4 later. Oh, you know what we could play while we're doing this, since we're all doing, like, Super Nintendo fighting games? The legendary Rise of the Robots.
I have never heard of it.
Oh my god. Okay, after this, Rise of the Robots. I'm getting it off the shelf right now. It's somewhere. That's S. It's right here. You need to watch more of my videos. This is such a legendary bad game. Can't even see the cover. It was so ashamed. I thought about, like, it's... Just talking about my Rise of the Robots thing right now. It's got, like, the location of the video rental store it was rented from. I feel like it's such a piece of shit game you can get for nothing anyway. I felt like I should just mail it back just to blow some minds at, like, the law office or whatever is now taking its place. Okay, let's do one more and then we'll go to the next game. I'm gonna take a sip of my drink because I'm thirsty.
Just slightly off topic. You may want to cut this from the video, but Zach just responded.
Oh, okay. We're gonna go see a movie later. I can't be asked to cut anything. So, our ride's gonna be here eventually, maybe. Professionalism! Okay, who do I want to play as? I don't want to play as the Gambling King. I already played as Moose and Ukyo. Screw it, I'll be Ryoga.
Okay, I will be whoever this is because it's hard to see.
That's the same character as I just played, just untransformed. Where do we want to fight? This place looks interesting. Let's fight here.
I really do like the attention to detail on Ryoga here.
Yeah. So I was facing the wrong way. Punch.
Oh, this guy's got way too much height. I like that attention to detail too. Like if you're...
Yeah, he's big. He's also the final boss though, so... Although his head looks like he just took Ryoga and like just dyed his hair blue.
Yes.
Which that was one thing I don't like about these games, is they got Akane's hair color wrong from the anime. They keep giving her black hair even though she's got blue hair in the anime. And I guess you could argue her hair is such a deep sheen of black that it, like, reflects blue or something, but... It's just weird they don't keep that consistent. But, this game is quite good, I think. Even though the controls are a little wonky.
Ooh, that was nice.
That's an awesome win pose. Ryoga with style points, and angst, and lack of direction. Headbutt.
Oh, Ryoga. Ryoga is a fun character.
I really think Ryoga should get together with Akane at the end. Because he actually genuinely likes her.
Yes, much to...
And there's better characters for Ranma to get with. Although they really wore out that joke about how Akane can't seem to get that Ryoga is the same pig she keeps snuggled with her when she goes to bed at night every day. It's a weird anime. You should watch it though, it's really, really funny. Okay, we'll move on to the next one. Which is, this is the final one, and we did not get this. This is the only one we didn't get, and ironically, it's probably the only one that's actually good. Well, depends on how you classify good. I like the other one better, but...
Good and fun are not necessarily the same.
There is a patch for this game. I don't have my memory card on right now, so we're not going to be able to play it in English. But that's just names that won't be in English. Okay, there's a tag team option here. But as I understand, it's like a... You take one person out, then the second person jumps in as you die. I think that's 2-player. We can check that out afterwards, but we'll just try with the versus mode for now.
Oh, this character select screen is nice.
The sprites are pretty nice. I have no idea who this chick is. Or who the hell this chick is. Yup, this is happening.
It's going to be a Shadow Mat. Oh, there's color choices.
And you can change stats.
I'm going to play as Lum.
Now, because I don't play defensive to save my life, I'm going to just jump my attack up. You can do whatever.
I'll keep it equal.
Okay, fair enough. Okay. What? This level. So this game is very Street Fighter 2. Basically, instead of fighting around the neighborhood, as Ranma do, instead everyone has like a different area in the world.
This should have been space.
And you can see the
oh,
Tendos in the background. Including Kane's father, just buried in the sand over there. If I recall, this is Ranma's area of fighting.
Oh, that is weird.
Yeah, there he is, buried in the sand. Next to Akane's two much better sisters, who aren't Akane.
Ooh, Lum, you can do it!
Yeah, welcome to... We're desperately trying to be Street Fighter 2 now. For those of you unaware, this game decided to ditch the dedicated everything button.
Ooh.
And now it's just, like, rotations and stuff that I'm not really capable of doing. The environment detail is nice. I'll give it that, but the environments themselves just... They're not Ranma. Like, if I recall, you fight Kuno at the Niagara Falls. Like, tourist, like, balcony or whatever.
Ooh.
And it's like, okay, why?
Why is there a taunt button?
There's, okay, so I know about this. If you taunt someone, I don't know which button that is, but if you taunt someone, you can do it once in-game, and you will get, like, a power-up that will give you, like, a super attack. I don't know what the combination to make that super attack is, but I know that's a thing. Mainly because the final boss used it on me a bunch. And, like, insta-killed me.
Oh, that sucks. I hate when that happened. That was like me with the ending of the final boss of Blaze Blue for a while.
Okay, try jumping, just for the experience.
Oh, I love that, like,
It controls nice, but it is ridiculously slow in the air.
Oh, is it ever?
Yeah.
Lum, you did it! That's how we're going to differentiate this. You're Shampoo and I am Lum.
I'm okay with that. I don't know who Lum is, but I like Shampoo. She was awesome.
Shampoo's essentially Lum treated as if she doesn't get the guy in the end because of her psychotic obsessive tendencies.
And the fact she frequently poisons him.
Yes.
That was the thing I never got about Shampoo, though. From the anime, anyway. You read the manga, so I'm not sure. But in the anime, there's a ton of characters from China, because China's a big part of Ranma's history.
Mm-hmm.
And yet, for all the characters from China, Shampoo's the only one who doesn't speak proper English. She speaks this weird fractured English.
Yeah. I can't remember why they. Ooh, nice.
Yeah.
Can't remember why they did that. It was. I think it was because of her village, but I know Moose can speak it.
Her grandmother can speak it as well. Like, her grandmother's old enough that she says, well, I've been around, I know every language, so I can buy that, but Moose speaks it perfectly fine.
Well, here, just to throw more consternation into your distaste for Akane's changing hair color, it is brown in this game.
Yeah, thanks. Thanks, consistency. I'll be Kodachi, because I liked Kodachi as well.
Oh, no, wait, that was my choice of
yes.
skin color. Okay, never mind, they saved that.
Okay, where should we fight next? Oh, we'll fight where Ryoga fights. See, he was aiming for Tokyo. Welcome to...
some nation.
Antarctica.
Not even a nation. We don't even get that. This is...
He just wanted to fight.
Oh my gosh, he just
in
bitch
his...
slaps you.
Yeah.
Like...
Yeah, welcome to Ryoga's attempt at trying to get to Ranma's backyard. Welcome to, for some reason.
But the backyard... He lives in the same house for the most part. There is no excuse.
Well, that was the thing. Like, that's why... And they never really go into why Ryoga initially hated Ranma either, but... He challenged Ranma to a fight in literally his backyard. And Ranma sat there in his backyard for 2 weeks, and he never showed up. Because he got lost. Shoutouts to Ryoga being awesome.
Oh, Ryoga's the best.
Also, while we're on topic, shouts to Shampoo being played by... I can't remember her name, but she was played by Mirai Yashima, and also Cyber 6. I can't think of her voice actress's name, and that's a damn shame, because she's fantastic. And I always remember her for her most obscure performance as Cyber 6. The Italian cartoon based on, I think, a Spanish comic book about some, like, genetic vampire fights Nazis. Did you ever see Cyber 6?
No, I didn't.
That was on Teletoon. Oh, I keep forgetting to let you pick your color.
Ah, no worries.
Okay, let's see. We'll go where Kuno fights.
This, if Moose is anything like the previous game, there is a very good chance this will be your victory.
Oh, I don't think so. This is all rotational commands now. I've got punch and kick. And block, apparently, but that's pretty rare.
Okay, so this... Oops.
Oh.
Oh, I love the expression on the sprite there.
Yeah.
You got that,
Mashing all the buttons, power go. Sorry, that's me.
No
you can't see it,
problem.
but I'm literally just taking my palm and just putting it over all the buttons and mashing it once while I'm just flailing the directional pad trying to make a special.
Ooh, nice.
Yeah, but he got rid of his training potty in this one. It's not fun if I can't hit you with a training potty.
Yeah, Ranma still sulks about it. I really like the sprite work in this one.
Yeah, I still think I prefer the one from the other one. They were a little bit more... I think they were less detailed, but they were more vibrant.
The colors do seem to be a little muted. I will actually totally agree with that.
I like that mist in the background. That's a nice effect, though. That's a nice transparency effect.
It is. I love sprite work games. Like, there is a lot to be said for high-quality sprites.
Now, I don't know if I mentioned this on the actual video, but I'm playing this on the Retro Freak, which is an emulation console similar to the Retron 5, but basically better in every way. I remember back in the day going to, like, GameFAQs and reading guides on, like, Mega Man and stuff, and there'd constantly be, like in the frequently asked questions page, help, I can't see what's happening underwater, and it says, don't play on emulators, they don't do transparency. This emulator seems to be doing transparency just fine. It's also working off a cartridge, and I don't think that affects anything, but it is doing transparency perfectly fine. Moose powers, go!
Ooh, nice. And then I just hit you with Ranma's, like, crazy...
I will say, it's a missed opportunity. I'm sorry, I'm interrupting, but...
Oh, no worries.
I will say it's a missed opportunity. They could have had Moose pull a Gundam out of his robe. That would have been amazing. And then he could have gone all Amuro since they're played by the same person. Yeah, see, this one, I think, plays better, but the previous one, I think, was just more Ranma, in my opinion. I'll play as Ukyo this time.
I will choose...
But seriously, on the left, who are those two people?
It's like I'm now going to have to take a screenshot and go onto the wiki. Because I can't remember right now.
I've watched 2/3 of the anime and I've never seen them.
Who should I play as? Oh, let's go with him again. I'm going to change.
Yeah, I will as well. I kind of like that. Even though orange is like the worst color ever.
Yeah, I'll go with his.
You look like Troa.
Okay, let's see how this goes. Because I've only ever played as this dude once.
So here we are in, obviously, Tokyo. With the Taj Mahal in the background for some reason. Because Ranma 1/2, let's fight in our backyards. Everywhere else but our backyards.
Oh, you are such a terrible character. You're like Balrog all over again with your... I know I'm saying that as I'm just kind of smacking you about, but still.
Keeping me permanently stunned.
But still, I do not like his actual kendo stance combat style. Like, I'm expecting the acrobatics of the others, and instead he's just like, step forward, strike.
I don't think you've ever tried kendo, buddy. I mean, I haven't either. I practiced kenjutsu for a long time, though. That's functionally very different. That's fighting to actually, you know, take out your opponents, not just fight for sport. That's like fencing versus, like, you know, playing around with a stick. There's a very large...
versus Hema.
Basically, yeah. Whack. I do like those getting hit shots, though. Like, they get those hands perfectly. Because they always do, like, that weird... throwing up the horns when they get hit sort of imagery in the anime as well.
Ooh, that
there
was
we go.
No, it reminds me of Balrog's combat style in Street Fighter where it's all punches.
Now, do you mean actual Balrog or do you mean Mike Bison?
Whatever one the boxer is in your...
Yeah, Mike Bison or Balrog, as opposed to... What was it? Balrog became Vega, and Vega became Bison for some reason. Because they didn't want to be sued by Mike Tyson, because Balrog is literally based off him.
You mean that was a secret?
That's something I find kind of weird, though, is like every Street Fighter that I've played anyway, you can set it so that regardless of your region, you can change his name. And that's literally the only change between regions. And you can just do that in every version, no matter what. Huh. There's voice acting in this game. There's voice acting in the previous one, but I've got the TV so low I can't hear it.
Oh, I just love the fact that voice acting's been around for so long, even in its own little... Okay, we have to do a versus with these characters. We have no idea who they are.
Okay, well, I say I don't know who this chick is because I don't, but I have seen footage of her, and she has a thing where she grows twice her size.
Oh, it's Ant-Man.
Basically, yeah. In a power suit. And she gets super busty for some reason. I like that pink. That's nice. Okay, let's go to Genma's area, which is...
I'm secure enough to choose the character that is the most pink. I also watch a lot of magical girl anime, so pink characters are not a problem.
Hey man, you're talking to a guy who literally 3 days ago spent $20 to get a pink Mercy skin just to help breast cancer. So, I'm with you.
I have no idea. Oh, that's what I'm doing. I'm just like, what the...
You're like crappy Kadachi with a baton.
Oh, I think I remember who this character is now.
Okay.
I think it was another one of those stupid competitions with Akane that Ranma ends up having to do.
Yeah! My taunt makes me bigger. Oh, you mean like the anything goes skating martial art or whatever?
Oh, I really wish that character was in here, to be totally honest.
The chick who names everything?
Yes.
That was such a weird character for Ranma, and that's saying something. Also, that cat's face is amazing. Oh,
I love these background sprites. I also love the fact that these stages have absolutely nothing to do with anything that goes on in the series, except for Antarctica.
Yeah, you could argue that. Those hands are amazing, but I'm going to grow super powered.
I am going to just...
Twirl your baton.
Yeah.
I have reach. You've got nothing.
Yeah, I forgot I have to wait for you to, like, shrink.
Uh-oh. He's found my weak point. I'm gonna become like an SD Gundam and have no reach, which is actually what we were recording before this. I wonder if I'll make that a part of this, or just like a separate special or something. I don't know.
Oh no, I want the victory. Oh, I hit you with the baton.
That's your one attack.
It really is. Oh no, I can kick you. I can kick with my like lack of reach.
Use your rocket
my
kicks.
God.
It'll be amazing.
I finally figured out her aerial game. Okay.
Oh, and just as I beat you too. Although that might be a factor of me winning that I shrink.
That may be. That may be.
Yeah, it's hard to tell.
Okay, round 3. The wheel of fate is turning. And I've finally figured out her aerial game.
We need to get a ninja in here played by Rick Hunter. Kick. That crocodile's quite nice in the background too, so are those butterflies. Yeah, the background sprites are good.
She's got like crazy.
Yeah, those slides are kind of mean.
I am so used to dealing with slides in these sorts of games that...
Aww.
Okay, that aerial game changed everything.
Okay. Well, we'll go one more round, and then we've got... well, this was actually... The main thing was the 3 Ranma games, but...
They are amazing in both their awfulness and their fun.
Yeah, that's very true. But I do have 2 more import fighting games I got that we're going to try playing, as well as now Rise of the Robots, because he needs to experience this. Okay, I will play... I'll go back to Genma.
I'll do male Ranma this time.
I like how up to this point, aside from that one time we were forced to use male Ranma, no one used male Ranma.
Oh no, no. You were forced to use male Ranma. I was forced to use female Ranma.
Yeah, that's very true.
Let's do color palette swaps. Okay.
I kind of like blue Genma. That's kind of nice. Like, just going back here, that's boring. That's weird. That's just kind of nice. That's not outside the realm of actual panda colors, and it pops.
And now we will see between this dynamic duo of...
I don't know where
awfulness.
Here is, but we're going to fight here. I know one of these has the Statue of Liberty in the background for some reason.
That's utterly amazingly bad.
Yeah. You're playing the character played by every Canadian's favorite Welsh-Canadian voice actor, Richard Cox, who is awesome. He played Alleluia Haptism and Hallelujah Haptism and Kai Shiden. And also Inuyasha, if you remember that anime. But to me, he will always be Bit Cloud from Zoids. And I guess now Ranma. That was one weird thing about the animes. They swapped voice actors halfway through. So Ranma was originally, for like the first half, played by a woman. And it was very obvious. And now he's actually played by a man.
I think they were trying to avoid the 2 voice actors for one character.
Well, they had to with Ranma anyway, because they had a different lady playing Lady Ranma.
Oh, they did anyway? Wow, that's...
Yeah, they had male Ranma played by a woman for some reason, too. It was kind of odd.
I initially thought it was more something like they did Yugi and Yami Yugi and Yu-Gi-Oh! Where it was the same guy, but voicing both versions of him.
They were both Dan Green?
Yeah.
I didn't think the little kid version was Dan Green. They sound pretty different.
No, both were the same guy.
Guy's got range. I mean, you wouldn't hear it if you watched Yu-Gi-Oh! And then watched anything he was in involving Sonic, but I guess he's got some range.
Ooh, that was, oh my god, you just like slaughtered me there.
You've got a hell of a lot of reach on me, though.
Yes, I do. But that still hit hard.
I like Ranma's face there. It's like, yeah, alright, fine, whatever.
Yeah, female Ranma has like the same sort of thing, but it's more sulky and pouty, which is really amusing how they differentiate it.
Yeah. You know, that was the thing. Before I watched Ranma 1/2, I understood the concept that it was a boy who turned into a girl, but I always kind of figured, like, the boy and the girl would be, like, different personalities. Instead of the same person just, well, ultimately taking advantage of his female form at every chance. But then there was, like, one episode where, like, he conked his head and, like, somehow permanently thought he was a girl even when he was a boy, and he was weirded out that everyone was treating him like a boy. I really thought they could have gone somewhere further than just, like, one episode. Genma hits like a freaking truck.
Yes, he does. It's a lot of fun to watch.
Ranma in general is fun to watch. Because, I mean, I guess we're up to, like, our conclusions on these games, but they're not that great, but they're fantastically fun.
Yeah, again, it's probably the multiplayer. Because
Definitely.
that can color everything, but the sprite works great. Characters control quite fluidly. And since these all seem to be pre-Street Fighter 3, when everything kind of changed for that franchise with all the different combos and such, there's a very good mix of stuff.
Well, didn't Street Fighter 3 start basically at Dreamcast time?
I can't remember.
I want to say it started with the Dreamcast. Although it did end up on the PS1 at some point, but the PS1, like the PS2, was just carried on forever.
Yeah.
I think PS2 actually had games up to 2016. It was like they had FIFA 2016 on it.
I can't remember.
But I know it went on for a ridiculously long period of time. Okay, that's not what I wanted to do. I wanted to get out of here. So we're going to do that. I hit reset, didn't I, instead of back to main menu.
I
Okay,
believe so.
So I have to preface these next couple of games because this goes back to me purchasing games that are not the games I thought they were. That actually goes with the entire box of games I bought here. I bought Super Xevious when I thought it was Super Star Soldier. I bought Cybernator when I mistook it for both Metal Marines and Metal Warrior. And these games I bought because I remember seeing some footage of, and I'm not even sure it was a Super Nintendo game. It might have been Genesis. Hell, it might have been arcade. But it was a fighting game that used 2D hand-drawn sprites. Except the environments were 3D. And I've been trying to figure out what that game was. So I've been buying these weird games. And I just put it in, but it's not scanning. So let's try that again. Come on. Am I going to have to load up the memory card with this on it? Because I could do it, but we'd be waiting a while. But these aren't these games. But the name SFX makes me think it's going to be using the Super Effects chip, which makes me think it's going to be utilizing 3D, like Star Fox, or if you want to get really obscure, Vortex. Don't play Vortex, but this is not that game. This instead is a fighting game that I actually haven't played up to now, but I know what it is. It's kind of like a fighting game and a management sim where you have to build up your characters RPG style, manage them, and just fight with them. And I've been told this game is like a ridiculously good fighting game. So we'll go into versus battle. Okay, and I guess you can load up what your special character, if you've got one in story. I don't know who any of these characters are. Oh, I can change color somehow. I don't know how, but I can. Okay, you're gonna be blue-haired chick, I'll be the green-haired chick.
That is just as likely to be a dude as it is to be a chick.
That's all. It's very true. I think you have to press A if you wanna.
Oh.
Yeah, there we go.
I was like, I thought I hit something.
Okay, now see, this goes back to how it's sort of a building up management sim. You can actually, like, set your stats and stuff. And build up your character. Left and right.
Left and right, okay.
So you can,
oh, you have points.
Yeah, down here is your total pool of points. I think as you progress through the story, you get a larger pool of points to work with. But since I'm very awful at guarding, I'm just going to put it all into attack. Start. There we go.
Awesome.
So let's see what this fighting game's all about. Well, I've got a sword. I think you're in trouble.
But I have speed. Which may actually make it even more troublesome because...
Yeah, you're moving ridiculously fast. Look at that speed.
This is what happens.
This is like, I'm not sped up or anything, and I'm already moving really fast.
I think it's the high stats.
Well, you can get between guards, I guess. Okay, now I'm not sure what it means, but if we could just stop for a sec, you can see the bars on the left and right of our health bars, respectively. They're, like, decreasing, so I'm not sure what that is. Anyway, feel free to continue pummeling me. Or I could do that.
Ooh, nice.
Oh, yeah. And that's why I've got a sword, because swords are win.
Full clarity, I don't think anyone knew what they were getting into when they clicked on their characters.
No, I didn't. Honestly, I was going to pick your character, but then I saw you picked it, so like, okay, I'll pick the other girl character. Because again, I go back to Street Fighter. My character is Cammy, so I figure female character equals something vaguely Cammy-esque. I might actually scrub out a win.
Oh,
You got some kind of special out there. Oh, I just did like a rising slash. How'd I do that? I just did some kind of cartwheel looking thing. I should not be getting fancy. He actually knows how to play fighting games. I don't. I just need to stick to the basics.
I play a lot against some people with real Street Fighter skills. Oh my gosh, she can send it omnidirectional.
I'm in trouble. He's figuring his character
Oh,
out.
no, you got me.
Rising slash. I freaking lucked out there. That was close.
That sword makes a huge difference. On
Yes,
Reach.
it does.
I mean, when the sword is pretty much as tall as you are, that definitely makes a difference.
I gotta admit, I kind of like the style of detail this game goes for. Also, you can change your color with up and down.
Okay.
I discovered that, and I didn't get to play with that too much, but I will be red-haired whoever this is.
I will be... Oh, that is awful. Just that...
Yeah, some of these are really... Street Fighter did it, we gotta do it too. Green hair. Yeah.
Okay, I will not put all my points into speed again. I will not...
I'm just gonna cram them all into attack again. That worked out fine with me. But yeah, you can see we're level 1. If we were playing through the story, we could build up and get a higher pool of points to do more damage, theoretically. But so would our opponents, so it kind of balances out. But it makes me wonder if that would be remotely balanced for, like, multiplayer. It would basically, as far as I figured, I would have to play this game, build up my character, then give this to Caleb, have him build up his character, and then it would be kind of sort of maybe fair. Whoa, I'm fast. Yeah, this game plays a lot faster than a lot of other fighting games on the Super Nintendo. Also, I've got jumps. Not
Okay,
that that's...
I think I just found a natural counter here.
Yeah, it is a shield, basically. Clobber.
Oh.
Oh.
Only thing is, the speed of this sometimes makes it really difficult to tell what...
Yeah, you didn't put anything into speed, did you?
No.
And this still moves ridiculously fast. Like, this is... It's genuinely impressive that the Super Nintendo and Super Famicom could run this at this speed.
Like, the characters are bouncing all over the screen.
Especially given how, like, detailed and, like, complex the character models are, too. Also, I just want to point out right now, my character's breasts are a separate sprite. I don't know why that's a thing, and I don't know why they had to animate that separately, but now you can't unsee that.
It's actually, it amazes me. I love it.
It's proto Dead or Alive.
Dead or Alive's a good series.
I've got the original Xbox ones. I'm kind of sad, though, because you need to get, like, a... You have to play through one ridiculous number of times to unlock stuff, and I can't even play through it once. I'm just too bad. And the alternative is you have to buy, like, a special CD from a magazine to get the unlocks. But that's, of course...
Well, that was an interesting attack.
Yeah, that was...
Ooh.
I want to point out, I was a different country away from him when I hit him somehow. Take that, Ribbons.
Well, we'll have to add it into the separate sprite for the boobs there. Because
The boobs teleported and get him. Okay. It's basically Thierry Erde versus Ribbons Allmark, is what this is. Oh, that back roll was nice. How did I do that? Yeah, that. I like that.
Oh, I love the dash animations here.
Yeah, this game's quite nice. I like this. You know, that one guy in the background between us notwithstanding. That is an Atari sprite. Also, if we could just stop for a sec, when he's raising his hands, the pillar in the middle of him and us is changing for some reason.
Oh, I love that. I love that sprite work.
You know, I can't shit on this for having one or two wonky graphical things, given how detailed these backgrounds are.
Okay, I don't know how that happened. I just kind of like...
Yeah.
I didn't even hit up and I like leapt at you.
I don't know what I just did, but I got some kind of counter off that you blocked.
That was a really cool counter.
Yeah, it was.
This is like the most anime fighting game I have played in quite a while.
Which, funny you mention that, because we've got an anime fighting game after this, and we just did 3 anime fighting games before it.
Yeah, but this is like that genuine like DBZ levels of just badassery. Okay, what's with the purple?
This guy looks vaguely samurai-esque. We'll go with red version of him.
We will do armored versus armored.
Cyborg versus samurai.
Oh, the names are in English. I have not been reading their names.
I think I saw that at one point and I just kind of ignored it. Gaston versus Otto.
Okay, let's see how slower characters handle.
Oh god.
Oh, I am moving.
Oh, that's slow. This guy could definitely benefit from a speed up. Like, here, just stop hitting me for a sec. This is my land speed. I am literally a tank. Okay, continue to hit me. Oh, kick. Ow.
Oh, I thought I was shooting you there, but instead, no, it's just like a...
It's like a piston punch or something.
Yeah.
Oh.
Wow.
Yeah, I think
this is so boring compared to the other characters. I want that speed back.
Yeah, me too. I gotta say, this character, not that great.
Wow, this is... Honestly, I have to say that these guys are terrible. But I put stats into his speed. That's why I'm...
That's kind of horrifying. You actively made your character faster. Oh.
Also, that like, laser, that... What's it called? Game & Watch laser from, like, Smash Bros. That he's got. Oh, you hit like a truck.
Yeah, but I can't get into hit. That's the problem. You're way faster. Oh, that was lucky. Yeah!
Gaston!
That's a good sprite. Now I take up a fighting pose.
What really interests me is that in the other fights we were able to move like right away, but this has a bit of a delay before...
Yeah, it's like they... Not only are the characters slower, they actively worked in speed to the controls, too.
And I just pulled off a punch. Not a punch, a grab. Like, that was...
Yeah, he's just... Oh, I'm getting completely mullered here. Ow.
Yeah, let's not use these guys again. Okay. They are so bad.
Agreed. Very nice sprite your character has, though. I gotta admit, I like the detail on him.
I like the detail to his weapons as well.
Yeah.
Like, there's just these brief moments. You don't even see that in, like, fully animated 3D titles anymore. At least not to the same extent.
Now I want to stop for a second and just point out this character, and this character all appear to be the same character. At least from their picture.
To be fair, all the women look the same too. She has the same face as her, who has the same face to an extent as her.
Yeah, that's... Okay, fair enough.
This character, though, is totally different, so I call playing this her.
Okay, let's see. What do I want to make his hair color be? We'll make him ridiculously redhead because me. We'll just play as me, why not? Okay, so you're a little faster than me. But I'm more guardy, which doesn't do a lot for me. I'll put a couple points into speed. I gotta say, this game is genuinely interesting.
I think this has been the best one so far that we've tried out. Though the Ranma ones were fun. This one has the most...
Actual, like, designed to be a functional fighting game. Okay, this level, if we could just stop for a sec. If you look at the background, that looks like it's got angles and stuff, almost like the world could rotate. I looked up a picture of this game, because again, I was looking for a game that had 3D backgrounds but 2D sprites. I saw this, and this is what I thought it was. Like, I thought this was an actual 3D environment. Like, if I get hit hard enough, the camera's going to spin around and show, like, a different angle of the environment. But, and it kind of looks a little bit like it when we get some distance. But, yeah, this is not the game I was thinking of, but I'm not complaining. This game's pretty fun.
Also, I must point out that despite their very, very prevalent same face problem, that is not the same character split between because you are playing as a woman.
Yeah, I was about to say it myself. I do like this stick though. It's got some range on it.
Oh, that was close.
That was close.
That point I was getting desperate. I'm like, fire off the one special I know.
Now it's just mashing X, honestly. Because that's like the one thing that uses the stick.
She's just like this little mage and you're like Donatello. But can actually do stuff.
Well, you say that about Donatello, but in literally every Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles game, Donatello's the best one.
That's because of this staff.
Yeah.
Like, that range makes a world of difference.
I don't know how I just did that for what it's worth, but I did that somehow.
Oh, keep doing it. That's going to be your advantage as I Hadouken you to death.
I don't know, I could jump your Hadouken and just club you like that.
The only problem I have with this game right now is I don't understand some of the frames. Like the sounds weird, but I play enough fighting games that I know some of the lingo.
No, I totally get what you're saying.
Because apparently there's a box, like these characters are very boxy. And so like I'll let you try to take a hit just from a bit of a distance away.
Okay. Nope.
Nope, like it's
nope. That one hit though.
But that one would have connected anyway. Is the interesting thing? Like yeah. Like they've got some weird one in your aerial game, like.
Yeah. Like that's the thing. I get what you're saying. You're going from that whole trying to read your opponent's animation to sort of get ahead of them, sort of.
What the hell did I just do?
That was awesome. But that's. I know. That's sort of a thing I've heard from fighting game players. Is like, you know, it's basically like a game of chess, just faster. It's just a matter of reading your opponent and figuring out what you gotta do. I never understood that. There's literally one game I've played where that makes sense to me, and that's Samurai Showdown, and that's because it plays a little bit slower.
Oh, same with, what's it called? That terrible Square Enix one.
Which one? Air Guys?
Air Guys, that's it.
Or are we talking Tobal number 1 or Tobal number 2?
Whatever one eventually became For Honor, because when they tell me that For Honor is not based off of Air Guys, I just look at it and it's like...
Sephiroth the fighting game.
Yeah.
You know, we're shitting on Square Enix fighting games from, you know, the PlayStation era. They made Bushido Blade, which to this day is still, like, one of my favorite PS2 games.
That's the one that became For Honor.
That's also the one that became Kengo Legend of the Nine, which is horrible, and I have a copy. But, when Caleb and I met in college, it was my second time through college at least, and that was the same year that GTA 5 came out. And everyone was talking about GTA 5. That entire year, all I was playing was Bushido Blade. And I was having a blast. And that's still one of only, like, maybe 12 PS1 games I own. But it's easily one of my favorites, next to Brave Fencer Musashi. Another Square Enix game that was not an RPG, but was amazing at the time. Now, if only I could get Einhander.
Did you ever get a hold of the sequel to Brave Fencer Musashi?
Samurai Legend? I actually got that before Brave Fencer Musashi. Bad Surf Rock and Gitaru Man. Dear Lord, that game is something. Although I do quite like the fact that, unlike Brave Fencer Musashi, which you only temporarily gain the abilities to use it from your opponents, you permanently get them in that game.
Yeah.
That's cool. Anytime you want to pick a character.
Yeah, I'm just... I keep trying to hit up and down.
Oh, I can...
Right there, and it's...
I'm picking that just because that looks obnoxious.
Okay, time for...
Let's, oh, you're using My Girl from the first one. Okay, fair enough. I'm just gonna dump it all into attack. Let's see how... We are the same speed right now. Okay, now we're gonna
I'm going up the speed just because that may be my advantage.
Yeah, it's important to strategically think about stuff like that. Alright, you got the sword. Uh-oh. This could be...
I know how to do combos somewhat.
Yeah, this could be a problem. I just gotta get in there and not give you a chance. Although you're the fast one.
Oh no, you're getting it and not giving me a chance. It's actually... Even with my speed increase, her attacks are much slower.
Yeah, that sword, it gives you reach, but you got to sort of attack in advance.
Oh my!
That's... Also, my character's name is Bang, so this is the canonical sequel to Clash at Demon Head. We're back playing as Yamcha. Best Dragon Ball character ever. I don't know why everyone shits on Yamcha. Yamcha's awesome.
Because he didn't do anything, and for whatever reason,
That's...
in Z, and for whatever reason, Bulma decided, oh, that's in that.
Yeah, that's in Z, though. Like, in original Dragon Ball, Yamcha was awesome.
Oh, he was. He was. He was probably one of my favorite characters. What did I just do there?
You turned into a cat.
I turned into a furry.
This game is getting better by the minute. Oh, I'm gonna have to review this soon. I'm excited about this game.
What was that? Like, I'm just...
I don't know, but that was awesome.
Because she's got, like, this double strike aerial.
Yep, I tried that attack once.
And then for whatever reason, I turned into a furry and just went absolutely apeshit on you.
Okay, I want to point out, a few seconds ago, I kicked him, and he was on the other side of me, so I don't know how that worked. Ow. Oh, yeah, that's a... I like her. She's good.
And she turns into, like, this werecat. And just demolishes... I wish I knew how I pulled that off.
It's Bloody Roar Zero confirmed.
I wish I know how I pulled that one off, because, wow.
Yeah. It's kind of weird, though. I mean, we've played pretty much every character at this point, and only 2 of them are, like, those ridiculously dumb, slow characters. Maybe they're, like, joke characters or something.
I don't think they were jokes. There was way too much detail and... Well, okay. Don't think the armored dude is a joke, but the one in the,
The tank?
Yeah, he's a joke.
Okay, fair enough.
Mostly because you got to question, I'm not boosting her speed again.
Yeah,
because that was a terrible call.
This game is crazy fun. I'm enjoying this.
Oh, so am I. There's like this technical element to it, and okay, it's tornadoes versus
whatever the hell I can do, which is not much.
Oh no, you have that like shield thing.
Yeah, if I could figure out how to use it. That's the thing, though. I can't fight in game. I have punch and kick, and that's it. I remember back when you could get Marvel vs. Capcom 2 on Xbox Live, and I got that, and I got a friend of mine across this country who was also really big into fighting games to try and teach me how to play a fighting game, because it'd been forever since I played one. And I couldn't. No matter how much I tried, all I could do was punch and kick. And I tried taking that online, and I actually beat people doing that. And I got so many angry messages thinking I was trying to, like, disrespect them just by beating them with punches and kicks. It's like, no! I literally can't do anything else. This is the extent of my fighting game prowess.
I think the bigger issue is the fact that they thought you were disrespecting them. That's the problem with the fighting game community, is they take everything as like a slight if it doesn't conform to their view on...
Okay, there we go. I don't know how I did that, but there we go. No, it's true, and they're really intense about stuff too, so like someone like me who doesn't know what he's doing, there's like no chance of getting someone to actually teach me how to properly play. I'm gonna join, I'm gonna get my face kicked in. Okay.
Oh, nice.
Knee to face! That's a hit you don't want to take ever. That would be painful.
Yep. Almost sounds like you're talking from experience.
I've been in some fights, okay? You're talking to a guy who learned how to fight since he was 7.
That is totally fair. Oh,
again,
there you go.
Don't know how I did that, but I did it. Yeah, I definitely think this one plays the best out of all... Oh, okay, hold on. Okay, so that's just mashing X is what that is. I think it is, anyway. Yeah. Okay. I can make that work. Kind of. Ow. And
Okay, I'm starting to get the technical.
Oh. Alright, let's give it one more chance, and then we'll move on to the other game of which I picked up, and then Rise of the Robots. I'm just going to check recording length. We've been at this for over an hour, holy crap.
It's fun.
It is fun.
Oh, who should I play as?
I'm gonna pick my girl with the sword. Give her the classic redhead look.
Who should I be? Let's go for this garish blonde. The yellow eyes just... Oh no! It's me and Speed. I think there's a problem here.
Just keep dumping it into attack. I got this. Oh god, it's the independently animated press again.
Yeah, because your lovely sword lady does not have...
She's actually given something that would keep her chest at bay.
Oh man, that...
Wow, you are fast.
I'm fast, but your strikes just like drain me.
Yeah, that was mean. I'm genuinely surprised I'm doing as well as I am.
I play a lot of fighting games. No one ever said I was amazing at them.
I think you told me you did some Pro Smash once.
That was Pro Smash.
Although Smash isn't exactly a fighting game. If you think Smash is a fighting game, you are objectively wrong. You're also the kind of person who doesn't turn on items, and you're weird. Also, apparently there's a new one for the Switch, but no one knows if it's going to be like a remake of the previous one or a new one entirely.
Oh my goodness.
But my brother wants me to get it so he can play me with it.
Well, you will have the Inklings from Splatoon. Great job, by the way, on that one.
Yeah, thank you. Alright, that's a lot of fun. Do you have a standard SNES?
No.
Oh, okay. I was going to say, if you have it, I can lend you this. I mean, I've got it on my memory card.
No, I wish I had one, but that's mostly because of...
I've got one up there, but it doesn't work, and it doesn't work in the weirdest way imaginable. And anyone who knows Super Nintendo and Super Nintendo repair, feel free to chime in and tell me how to fix it, and then offer to fix it, because I certainly can't. I'm the kind of guy who tried to fix his Dreamcast and broke it entirely and had to buy a new one, which is now not working either. But my Super Nintendo, if I plug into a game into it, it will not work. And it will not work consistently within that game, but it will not work differently with different games, consistently within those games. So, like, if I start Space Invaders, I'll just get a black screen. Ooh. If I start Secret of Mana, I'll get, like, all these, like, weird messed up sprites and, like, screeching sound effects while it's freezing. If I get Illusion of Gaia, it'll show the opening credits, and then it just immediately freaks out. So, yeah, I don't know. My Super Nintendo is weird. And let's try this last fighting game, which, going back to a consistent theme, is emphatically a anime game. As soon as I can get some sort of proper scan on this. There we go. This is Bastard, which Caleb mentioned before we did this. He said it was some kind of anime, I think.
Yeah, it's a very weird fantasy one from all I've heard.
And like I said, I bought this similarly to Battle Tycoon Flash Hiders SFX, in the sense that I was looking for, and I'm going to have to turn the volume down because it seems kind of loud. I bought it looking for a 3D fighting game with 2D sprites on it. That wasn't Balls 3D. Just going to stop everyone who chimes in about that. But,
ooh, I do not like that font.
Yeah, no, that's special. But I saw a picture of this, and this looked kind of vaguely like what I was looking for, but it's not either. So let's pick our character.
I'm gonna be the elf.
Okay, I will be this guy, I guess. Press start.
Okay, time to see.
I like that dragon. That's cute. This feels very Dragon Ball Z-ish.
I have no idea what... Okay, that is really cool, but... I don't even know why...
This is weird. This is more like a shmup than a fighting game.
Well, Bastard is about... it's gets kind of confused because it's very similar in many cases to Berserk for a lot of people, just being an older 80s originating...
Oh, okay, that did the thing. Okay, that's L and R, I can swap layers. What, that doesn't really seem to do much. This is weird.
This is such a freaking weird game. But yeah, Bastard is all about magic.
And then you press up and down to increase your height.
Okay, that explains something.
Yeah, sorry, I thought you figured
Oh, no. I've never had a problem just being that kind of goofy figuring it out. Oh no, I'm gonna die. I don't even know how to hit you. Especially since you got like these giant orbs of
You're
flame.
like repelling all my attacks too.
That's the only
Flip the hair.
That's the only way I went. The sprites are so generically basic though here, like.
Yeah, what's up with this? It's like reflecting. I'm trying to get hit right now. That's weird.
You are taking damage. It's just there's no reaction.
No, like some of these are actually like just veering off like that.
But if you watch your health bar, it is decreasing ever. Nope.
No, it's not.
What?
I kind of like those close-up sprites. Those are kind of nice.
Oh, I think my whole thing is kind of just not getting hit. But I don't know. Like yours actually do damage. No, there is some reaction.
Yeah, this is not good. This is weird.
Okay, that one does some damage. Now I'm just hitting X, but when I'm hitting Y, oh, that's why. I actually do visibly look like I'm swatting it away, so...
Yeah, you seem to do that if you attack when you get hit, which is basically Phantom Ganoning, except not as cool.
No, it makes this into like a really weird fight.
Yeah, because neither of us are just going to get hit because we're just mashing the button.
Because if I move, I get hit.
Yeah, I could get hit if I move too. Yep.
Yeah, weird.
This is not good.
It is so bad.
It's visually kind of vaguely sort of like what I'm looking for, except I was looking for an actual fighting game. And the sprite work when it gets close doesn't look too bad, but this is
Distance sprite work sucks though.
Oh yeah, we're like
because like when I
tiny
swap, you get this really nice sprite work, but when I come back up, you lose that sprite work.
Yeah, and when you're further away, it's not particularly good. Like when they come towards the camera, that looks great. But it's like back to the screen.
I think you're winning.
Not by much. So I have to ask, how accurate is this to the anime?
I don't know. I barely watched it. All I know is it's about magic, and it was like super grim, dark fairy tale.
So basically, it's 100% accurate. Got it.
I think there's a reason this game probably never really
came out after it failed in Japan.
This is bad.
This is exceptionally bad.
Like I'm too competitive to just let myself get killed. As I get killed as I was saying that, but no, that was a genuine win.
Okay.
Because that was just that was terrible.
So we're gonna move on to a bonus feature, Rise of the Robots. Because this guy here needs to play it, and you can play a couple levels of the single-player campaign, just because I want you to understand something very important before we try fighting each other.
Oh god, that's a scary sound.
Well, don't worry, I'm still gonna be player one when we fight, so it'll be fine, but, oh, hold on, I'll just swap the controllers. There we go.
Licensed by Nintendo.
Yes.
I'm so sorry, Nintendo, that you did this.
So, anyone who's watched my videos, that includes you, so I don't know why you don't know this. Caleb. This was part of the trilogy of robot games that ruined my childhood. This was the second one, and it was like the second worst one. This game had a ridiculously high marketing push. They sold a book, they were trying to sell toys. They had a soundtrack by Brian May, allegedly, which was literally just the first few chords of Android, which you just heard there. One player. mission brief.
Oh, I'm hidden training.
No, you want to go to mission brief. Training is
Oh shit. Well,
down and start. At the same time, down and start, and it should.
okay.
No, that'll like reset. I don't know how your controller works. I could do it on mine.
Yeah.
Down and start.
Oh no, I did see this one. I didn't recognize the title, but I did see this one.
Well, just wait. It's going to get a lot more interesting as we go.
Okay.
Shoutouts to Tony Stoddart, a guy who programmed something amazing. Thanks, Brian May, for the 4 chords of your actual music they used. Thanks, Acclaim, for never making anything good ever, you piece of shit. I've never even heard of Mirage. Although this is their game, so I don't know why I'm thanking Acclaim, but it's Acclaim. They deserve it. There was a book about this. Yes, fun story, and I still might do this in the future. There was a book of Rise of the Robots. I saw it on Amazon for 1 penny. I thought about buying it and doing a dramatic reading to this game. But I feared I might get into like some legal trouble if I did that.
Yeah, that's always a potential problem.
But this game definitely needs a dramatic reading of. Now, see, the actual animations for what they are actually pretty impressive given this is the Super Nintendo. But the thing is, this came out on every console, and every console was bad in a different way, aside from just being generally awful. Like, the Genesis version had no sound, and like,
Oh, so that lauded soundtrack.
the 4 chords of the opening, yes, that were provided by Brian May. Yes. This is kind of cool. It's to hide a loading screen for some reason on a cartridge game, which should not be a thing. Again, this looks pretty good though, all things considered. I want to point out the Amiga version had like 4-minute long loading screens before games.
Oh man.
Yep.
Oh.
Now I want you to go through at least the first 2 fights
Okay.
before we play multiplayer. There are no special abilities, and kick is your best attack, by the way.
I'm noticing that.
Spoilers. Also, if you want to pause at any one point while he's kicking and his back is facing the camera, you can see his penis.
What?
Look it up. Seriously, just pause the screen.
Oh, I can see.
You can see like 3 pixels of dick.
Oh god, that is awful.
And now you can't unsee it.
No, I cannot.
This game is
Kill
special.
me now, evil yellow robot.
I kind of like the power loader robot, actually. I think he's pretty neat. So the whole thing about this game is you can kick your opponent into a corner and they'll do nothing while you kick them in the corner. You're not doing the best job of showing that, but that is very much what you can do. I think when I did a Let's Play of this, I actually, like, fast-forward showed all of that. Because I ended up game overing on one enemy that has, like, 3 times the reach you do. Awesome.
Oh, I gotta fight the loader again with that awful image now in my mind.
Except now you're picturing it on the front, too.
Yes.
And if you get him while you're kicking him in the corner, I want to just point out how much health he's losing every time he kicks him. This is going to be important later on.
Like, this game seems to be all about the timeout right now, because...
I could have made it longer if you really wanted to experience more of this.
No. Oh god, no. Oh,
So-
I'm just Cyborg, okay.
Well, technically, you've got a very long name that codenames yourself to Koton. I don't know why I know that. I looked it up on Wikipedia, actually, just to look up the story of this game. But yes, you are the Cyborg, a genetic clone by the guy who created some robot that ended up going all Skynet and taking over every robot ever. But because you're part organic, because Cyborg, you were not affected, and now you have to go kill it. Sort of. You have to go kill the metallic liquid Terminator, whose number I forget.
Oh, the T-1000.
The one that wasn't Schwarzenegger.
Yeah, the T-1000.
Okay. I will point out I have never actually seen any of the Terminator films.
Oh, you should. The first ones are really good.
Oh, you want to hear something that's really depressing?
What?
I have only ever seen one Alien movie, and it was the one with Winona Ryder and that weird alien-human hybrid. Yup. Yup. I actually had to talk about that in some video I'm doing that won't be out for a little while, but yeah, I had to talk about that while I was playing some Alien game, and again, the animation's not too bad when you get to the cutscenes. The actual sprite work is muddy as all hell, though.
Except for the dick.
Yeah, except for the dick. The giant blue monkey.
Oh, no. Now I'm seeing flashbacks to some game. Can't remember what game, though.
Now, this guy is, like, the stupidest enemy in the game. Like, the previous one was stupid, but, again, just pay attention to how much health they have and how much damage they take relative to your kicks. Also, look at how slow they are. They are not a threat to anyone. You could briskly walk away from them and you'd be fine.
Yeah, with my luck, I'd trip and fall somewhere, though, so that's why they are dangerous.
You're talking to the guy who mastered the art of falling up flights of stairs.
Ooh. Yeah, no, I understand that skill, too. Oh my gosh.
I like that head shaking animation, by the way. That's one of the few things I remember about this. He shakes his head. Now, for the viewers at home who are paying attention, you'll notice that the ape here, who is called Ape for some reason, he's taking about half as much damage as the previous entity. That is not because he has more defense than the previous entity. That is because every robot you progressively run up against has more health than the previous one. Because I guess they wanted to try and make it progressively more challenging as you go, except it means that after the first entity, literally everyone you run into has more health than you.
So you could just let the timer run out without doing anything and you'd still lose.
Yeah, pretty much. I think it's percentile based, so it might not, but if they gave you one very weak attack and you gave them one very weak attack, you'd still lose. Because Rise of the Robots. Yeah, this is a thing that exists, that people spent money on back in the day, on every console, and they thought there was going to be a TV show, a movie, comic books, a toy line. There was a book.
I'm more worried that they gave the cyborg a very visible reproductive organ for the sake of this, and then expected it to show up on TV.
Yeah, that's a little unnerving when you realize that. I guess they were just relying on the game being very, very muddy looking. Ugh.
No, I did not want to jump backwards.
Now I'm getting hiccups. Yeah, no, you just want to keep kicking them into a corner. What is weird about this game is, while the enemies get progressively more difficult just by the fact that they have more health, there's one that at the halfway point just has like 3 times the reach of you. And it's not that he's hard, it's just you can't get in a hit because he just automatically just deflects everything by punching you. A weird grasshopper robot, if I recall. There you go.
With 3 seconds to spare.
Yep. Yeah, so basically every robot you come across is going to get progressively better than you. Now, it's sort of a single-player campaign, you know, you expect it to get a little bit better as you get better, I guess, so fair enough. But, well, you'll see in a minute. Oh, it's this asshole. Okay, so remember how I said there was a guy that had 3 times your reach? It's this guy. So after this guy, whether you beat it, if you beat it or you lose, we'll go to multiplayer and I'll show you why things... Also, its weak point is its head and weak limbs that will take just as much damage as everything else. So, it's not like they have sectional damage or anything. Also, for some reason, there's no background to this. It's also really zoomed out and muddy, so this one actually looks really bad compared to the rest. It's also really slowed down. Yeah.
So threatening. It's probably going to hand me my ass, but so threatening.
Yeah. Yeah, it has about half the screen's worth of reach on you, so... Now, the enemy is stupid, so you've got that going for you, but if it decides to get on its A game, you're in trouble. But I will admit, I lost to this during the Let's Play, which was sad. But it meant I could just show off how bad this game was more, so I'm not... Look at that kick, by the way. It's really hard to tell what the hell's going on when he does it, but he's literally covering the entire screen. It's good he doesn't seem to do it often, though. He's mostly just trying to punch you, which... That's not too bad, but... Again, he's taking less damage than the previous guy. And if he really just wanted to get offensive, Caleb here would be in trouble.
Yes, I would.
Ooh. He wants it. Oh, but he does not get it.
Oh, 1 second. Oh, man.
Yeah, yeah, this game's special.
Special is being nice.
Yeah. I mean, it's by far the best game we've played today.
I don't know, Battle Tycoon.
Yeah, Battle Tycoon was legit. I gotta say, that was probably the best game we played so far.
It's just a trading in blows. And by that, that's not a good thing.
No, because he's doing more damage than you are. That's another thing, they do more damage progressively, too. So, yes, we're fighting an enemy that can cover the entire screen with its foot if it wants to kick you, takes significantly less damage than you, and does a lot more than you dish out. This is a fair game.
This was before balance mattered.
Oh yeah, Fighting Street. I wonder if anyone actually remembers Fighting Street. Everyone remembers Street Fighter 2, but the original game. You're fighting a ninja who can teleport. You're fighting this guy that can just get twice as strong as you.
Oh no, I lost.
Oh no. Oop. Yeah, watch out. There's boxes behind you. I'd rather like to put together my Wing Zero, or my original wing. So try not to crush it.
I will do my best.
That is my favorite Gundam. I'd like to build one at some point.
Okay, well, I stayed locked in the block animation for a while there.
Yeah, this...
I mean, it benefited me. No, it didn't.
Not really, no. Because you're against the timer now. You have to chip away at his health so that you've got at least a little bit less damage than he does.
Oh, I do not like when I do that double kick there.
Yeah.
Because it bypasses this stun.
Yeah. Yeah, no, this is a game that existed that people paid money for. I paid $2 for it and I feel ripped off, but I bought it for a reason.
No, 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 no! Oh god, I do not want to lose to this bugger.
I kind of want to see how far you can get in this game now.
Oh no.
About that far, apparently.
Yeah.
Now we gotta watch your shame in the losing animation.
No.
Yeah. Yeah, you gotta. Because he was human all along.
Da da da.
And you killed him. Okay, so we've established that the robots get progressively more and more broken as we go. So now we're gonna play multiplayer. As soon as Brian May's guitar solo will let me. Alright, so...
Not even an impressive guitar solo.
No, it's not. Okay, so here's the thing about this. You don't recognize any of these guys, and that's fine. But the thing is, you can pick from all of these people who are just as strong as they were in the story compared to you. So we're going to use the second to last guy because we can't pick the final boss without a code. And guess who I get to pick? The player character. I get no choice. You get to play the second best thing. Because that's fair. So enjoy a lot of health and damage and defense. whereas I'm going to get completely destroyed.
Actually, we should really just test it and let the time run out without anyone doing anything.
Yeah, we could. Okay. We're just going to kill a minute just to see if it's percentile based or not. Just for the sake of some sort of science in this game absolutely no one should ever play. You know what's really horrifying about this game? It got a sequel.
Oh.
On the PlayStation 1 and Sega Saturn.
Does the sequel at least look better?
Not by much. What's interesting though is, depending on the game, like depending on the version, like how I said how every version of this game suffered in some way, it's the same with that one. In one you got completely static backgrounds, in another you got animated backgrounds, but they throw hazards into the foregrounds to kill you. What is interesting though is, the story follows that the main character lost in this game, and then because you're a robot you lost, and then suddenly you got thrown into a computer and downloaded yourself into any other robot across the series. So that's fine, except that there are 2 of every robot, and they already doubled the initial roster, so there's 40 characters. And you have to fight each of them on 1 life to get through the story.
Ooh.
Yeah. I don't have the game. I should probably get it at some point just to break down and cry, but this, no, it's a draw.
Percentage based.
Okay. Interesting, okay. Well, now you can proceed to completely destroy me. Oh. Yeah, how's that longer leg doing for you?
Very nicely. Leg day's been paying off for this guy.
I do admit that the hit detection's a little weird, because I'm like flying through your foot at sometimes, given the size of it. But yeah, this is literally just mash a button in the corner and you win. This is, this exists. I don't know why this exists. I don't know why I'm playing it.
Because you needed to prove a point.
I need you to experience it.
This is bad. Like, this is a level of bad I haven't played in quite a while.
Okay, you know what? Screw it. We're gonna top it. We're gonna play this, and I'm gonna show you the worst fighting game. Okay, I just lost, and I think you get the point. Back to main menu. Okay, I gotta go get it. Your controller should still work because it's not a Super Nintendo controller, but it's kind of a fighting game, but you'll be playing the story. Because now a point needs to be proven to the world. I'm going to make like a 4th video about this game now. Just for how bad it is. And it's just because I want to see someone suffer. Where is it? Here it is. This. You're playing this.
Okay.
This is by far the single worst game I have ever had to play. Enjoy.
Oh, Sega.
And you should let the opening play through because, you know, it actually looks pretty good and it sounds pretty good. This was actually a Sega CD game that was backwards put onto the Genesis, which is kind of a scary thought. And for what it's worth, I was forced to play this game back in the day because I had all these babysitters because my parents couldn't be asked to take care of their kid, and every babysitter I had a Genesis. This was the only game every one of them had, except for one which also had Kadash, which is why I love Kadash, and I'm trying desperately to get there. Just a sec.
Hi. Are you the
Okay. So, I don't know if I'm back at supper, that's what I was being asked, because we're gonna go see a movie later. But,
Zach just flaked.
did he?
Yes.
Are you? That was our ride, too.
Yep.
Oh, good. I guess we're gonna be doing this for a while now.
No harm in that.
Okay, so we're heavy novating now, because we just lost our plans. Okay. So this is a game of some description. I will loosely admit to being a game, maybe. You're You're gonna be yelled at by a head that tells you rebel forces have planning on taking over the Erath. Their words, not mine.
The Erath?
Yep. If you've ever wondered where I come up with Erath, it came up from here. This is the origin story of Erath. Because I couldn't be asked to spell check Earth.
Oh, lordy.
So it's...
That is...
Use your words.
That... What the hell is this?
You've got a kick button.
Okay.
Now, see, I'm enjoying this because I've played through this game. But...
I mean... Oh man, actually, this one is like practically seizure-inducing.
It's... Oh yeah, there's like a 3-minute delay between input to actual. And you think that's hyperbole? No, there's like stupid delay. You stepped on a mine.
I'm not...
You stepped on the other one.
The other one, yeah.
And that kick doesn't look like it would hit anything, but it does somehow. Yeah, you can't walk on rocks that have landed because you'll get hurt for reasons.
I'm just ready to die here.
Oh no, you gotta get to the boss to really understand the majesty of Heavy Nova. Wow, that was...
I died on the rocks.
I don't think I've ever seen anyone actually lose on that. That's... I mean, this game is horrible, but damn. I'm just gonna check recording time. We're at almost 2 hours. That's impressive.
Okay, let's see if I can get through this without getting myself killed.
Jump.
I hit the up button. It did not respond.
You gotta hold it, I think. Nice moonwalking. Yeah, if you turn around, your character like takes a step backwards before like, spinning around for some reason. Because
oh no, don't go backwards.
Intelligent design. Again, the sprite work's not too bad.
No, I like some of the animations.
Now just welcome to the actual fighting game now.
Oh, this is a fighting game?
Yes. Okay, if you'll pause for a sec.
Oh.
Just close. Okay, okay, that's annoying, but you'll see those little bars below your health bar?
Yeah.
That's your battery. If you lose up to the orange point, you can't attack, and if you get to the red, you can't do anything until you recharge.
Okay.
And in that time, the enemy can punch you and hit you, and every time he hits you, you lose batteries. So you'll be down to a point where you can't do anything, and he'll just hit you and stun you and hit you and stun you and hit you, and you're dead. Also, the hit detection is special. If you duck or jump, you cannot be hit. Also, he can hit behind it, by the way.
That is practically cheating.
Yeah. Try ducking. Yeah. Welcome to Heavy Nova, the worst game on the Erath.
I'm tempted to just leave it there and watch this pathetic.
You might as well, aside from just watching someone pick your limp, lifeless corpse up off the ground and just beat you into submission because you can't do anything. That's about what you can do in this game. You know what the true horrifying thing is? I played through and completed this game. I made a video of it. It was an hour long.
Well, you made it through. That's better than I'm ever going to achieve.
Yeah. What's interesting is there's special attacks in this game, and you get them by killing your bosses, but the thing is, you get them, but you can't use them because they're all contextual based in terms of distance. And you have no control over any of them.
That was a very long second. What is going on with these seconds? They're not seconds.
Yeah, I think they're like Nintendo seconds or something. I think I heard someone once use the term schmeckins. That made me happy. But yeah, this is, this exists. Also, you can't do anything.
No, I'm just gonna leave them there.
Yeah, no, this is Heavy Nova. This is the perfect embodiment of Heavy Nova. And you better be yelling at Zach on your phone. while you're doing this?
No, I just said okay.
Asshole. Never shows up. He's our ride. That's on top of months of not talk. Oh, you're back up. Oh, you're down. Oh, don't worry. You lost your battery. You can't get back up again.
That's fine.
Now, what's neat about this boss is, unlike every other boss, they can pick you up and just throw you if you're down. This guy can't. So it's a perfect example of you can't do jack shit. So, welcome to Heavy Nova. Grandest space adventure ever. Worst game I have ever had to play. In fact, the only other game that I think comes close is Quest 64. And I really need to get a copy of that, both because it's terrible, I don't own it, and I need a game that starts with Q. It's the only letter I don't have in my collection.
I've watched footage of that one. I've watched a lot of reviews for that one.
Oh, that game is so bad. You have to build up your like your HP stat by taking damage. It's kind of like Final Fantasy 2 like that. You build up your like speed by just running around.
Yeah.
And I've seen someone who actually like taped his sticks together so his character would run around throughout the entire night, and it went up by 4 points. And what's fantastic about it is you can build up 4 different elements of magic, except you should only ever build up 1, Earth, because once you get up to, Irath, but when you get up to like level 30 in Irath, you get a barrier that deflects every bit of damage the enemy can do, because it deflects all magic damage, and enemies only do magic damage, because that game was programmed well. And if you decide not to do that, every time you level up a element that opposes the one you have, so if you leveled up wind as opposed to earth, or if you leveled up fire to water, the other one would actually lessen in effectiveness. So at best, you could only level up 2 to get full effect of your actual magic. That is... And what's baffling about that is that game got 2 sequels on the Game Boy Color.
Ooh, I did not know about the sequels.
Oh, you want to know what's even more mind-blowing? This game got a sequel.
This one I can give credit to. There is. So, there's animation.
That's about it. I want to say it was either on the Sega CD as well, or it was on like the PC Engine or something like that. Something weird. But this exists even though we wish it didn't. And now you've gotten to experience the majesty of Heavy Nova in its grandioseness.
This game is bad.
It's the worst thing ever.
But the Bastard game has been the worst thing I've played today.
You think it's better than this, huh? I thought that was at least kind of a functional shmup type thing, maybe.
We had no idea how we were actually hitting each other. I'd say this at least I can read some of the hitbox.
Yeah, that non-existent one?
Yeah.
Oh, this is...
I don't think these are seconds. This is a very weird time count. What
no,
is this?
It's like a second is like 10 seconds or something. This is just... Why does this exist?
I'm ready to just let him kill me.
Well, as soon as he picks you up off the ground... Oh, wait, he can't. Oh. And that...
That didn't even do any damage.
Nope, just drained your health bar or your battery.
Oh, that's painful. That is really, really painful.
On the bright side, we might actually time out. That's kind of amazing.
I don't know if timing out in this game is worth it.
I don't know. I've never seen someone time out in this game. That might be a wonder of the world. If you get up, hold down. I want to see this timeout happen. We are now locked into doing this timeout mission.
Especially since Sims can only damage my battery.
Well, he did enough damage to get you to there. Oh, and if you're standing in your opponent, they can't hit you, you can't hit them. And it will often lead in times of, it'll oftentimes lead to trying to turn around, which of course makes you step backwards, which means you have to step forwards, which means you're both in the same hitbox again. Heavy Nova, it's a thing of beauty.
We are 12 somethings away from timing out.
It's been a while, but I think in my review I said this game, along with the people who made it, needs to be fired from a cannon and into the sun. And that's... Yeah, that's about right.
There's no excuse for this.
No, this is just atrocious.
There's no excuse for this.
This is all kinds of awful. But it exists. And I have a copy. And if you want a copy, don't buy this, but it'll cost you about $5, which is $5 more than you should spend. Someone should pay you to own this.
Right now, it's a sentiment I totally agree with.
If you own a copy of Heavy Nova, if you send it to me with $5, I will take it. Just to remove it from other people in this world. I did that with my copy of E.T. on the Atari 2600. I own it just for the sake of no one else ever needing to own it. Did you actually win? Because this is the victory screen. What? Oh, you can also see all the other cool robots that we're not going to get to that would kick your ass.
The ones that can pick me up off the ground?
Like that, yep. Oh, you can also backdrop, which is actually kind of cool. And you can pile driver, which is actually kind of cool.
If I could figure out how to do that.
And it's all contextual based on distance. I press start, I guess. Oh, no, we lost. Alas. And that will be the end of this.
Oh no! Oh no! Oh no!
I guess we're
Run
going
away! Run away!
Anyway, this has been my buddy Caleb and I playing some really, really good fighting games and the Heavy Nova.
Run away!
So what are your thoughts in general about the games we played today?
The Ranma ones were fun.
Yep.
Particularly the second and third ones.
Yep, I agree.
Fight Tycoon or
Battle Tycoon.
Battle Tycoon. That one was a blast. That one was genuinely good.
That was legit, yeah.
This is something. The bastard one, I have no idea where the hitboxes were.
How about Rise of the Robots?
We're not going to talk about Rise of the Robots.
I'm
going to have nightmares of that machine's dong for the rest of the.
I don't think we can go anywhere after that. I think that's it. So until then, peace out, Internet.